I'm refreshing. No, don't see anything yet.
Hello everyone and welcome to this Nintendo Direct livestream. It's been over 3 months since we had the Nintendo E3 Spotlight, and we are so ready for new information about Super Mario Odyssey, Breath of the Wild DLC 2, some last minute news about Samus Returns, which we also have a review up on YouTube, so go and check out that one. And of course, any new announcements, seeing that Smash is a possibility. And in order to discuss all of this with me is one of my editors from the United States. So why don't you present yourself? You also made the intro you just saw.
Hello guys, I go by Buzzy. It's nice to see everybody here. It's pretty exciting. I've been waiting for a Nintendo Direct, and it's happening now.
It's definitely happening. We see it's already getting ready to go live. We'll be watching the American Direct, and I hope the sound is good. Could you confirm that?
Yeah, let us know in the chat. From what I'm hearing, it sounds pretty good so far.
Yeah. So we got like 30 minutes until the Nintendo Direct, and yeah, in the meanwhile, I think we'll just be showing you a little bit of our review of Samus Returns. Some gameplay, and we will just be talking, discussing, and seeing how this direct might unfold.
And yeah, people are asking. It starts in about 30 minutes from now, like 28
Correct.
from now.
Yeah,
so it's gonna be very soon.
I'm just about to share the link. This is the link to the Nintendo, the US Direct. There's also European Direct, but we'll be watching the US Direct since. Usually the US Directs are better. We prefer to watch Reggie and the other guys.
Everybody's asking for Reggie.
We'll just be seeing it, and
Reggie and Bill.
We also put, after all, a little teaser here with my body is ready with Reggie in the background. So yeah, that's that. Okay, I think everything should be fine here. It looks like it is. That's good. We already have 144 people watching. So thank you so much for joining today. A new thing or feature during this live stream will that we'll be showing. Let's see. Is that we will be showing also have a super chat feature that you can see at the bottom of the comment section, which means that your comment will be featured for longer, and I will also be able to reply as they skip very, very quickly. So here we will be having just a game versus game episode running. Enjoy that thing. And in the meanwhile, we will be talking a little bit about what do we expect from this Direct, because it's obvious there will be a 3DS section and a Nintendo Switch section.
I hope to start off with the 3DS, get that stuff, and then focus on the Switch stuff. I want to hear Switch stuff. I think everybody does.
Indeed. In terms of the 3DS stuff, it's rather obvious that they will be talking about Metroid Samus Returns, since that game is coming out this Friday. And if you want to pick up this game, you should definitely pick up. This is 2D Metroid at its very best. It really makes Metroid 2 a much better game than it used to be on the Game Boy.
Yeah,
so,
it looks pretty good. Like, it looks pretty amazing. Like, I want it. Oh, I can't wait.
Indeed. So one of the things that I can definitely say that we'll be seeing, or most likely since we're talking about 3DS games, is definitely Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, since we haven't seen much of this game since the E3, and then it was just a treehouse. There was no new trailer for the game.
Are you expecting any of the new Alola forms for the Pokemon?
Maybe. They definitely will need to share some more details and information during this live stream, and that's something I think they are well aware in terms of what we expect, since it's been a while. The Nintendo Spotlight during the E3 focused all on, say, the Nintendo Switch, and then we just got a few bits of Nintendo Treehouse footage. I'm just about to put another music track. We got New York City track from Super Mario Odyssey. But what else do you think we'll be seeing on the 3DS?
Okay, so we have that new Fire Emblem game that's for the Switch and for the 3DS. We possibly, do you think we could see some of the 3DS version? Because we haven't heard anything about that.
Indeed. So yeah, that's a really interesting take. To be honest, we also know that there are other games coming to the 3DS, but we'll just have to wait and see, because after Metroid Samus Returns and then Pokemon Ultra Sun and Moon, there isn't that much coming, and it's time to get some big updates for the 3DS.
And I wonder if they're gonna mention anything about Miiverse as well, or the 3DS or anything.
Yeah, or the Virtual Console for that matter, because Miiverse is on the Nintendo 3DS, so we'll just see how it will continue working. But they probably have a new service coming for both the Switch and the 3DS. So we need some clarifying from Nintendo, obviously, and then we'll just wait and see, because the 3DS section is very unknown outside of Metroid Samus, or Metroid Samus Returns, and of course Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. So that was the 3DS. There's a lot of bit of uncertainty. We definitely could get a new game, maybe a remake.
Since we don't know much about 3DS, I wonder if that means anything. Like, is that because we're not getting much? Because it's ending its life, and the Switch is the new kid in the block, basically. And maybe they could be just focusing on the Switch mainly. That's why we don't know much about 3DS, because there isn't much to know.
Well, what the Direct says is that it will be nearly 45 minutes long of information, mainly focused on what is headed to Nintendo Switch and Nintendo 3DS over the next few months. So I don't think we'll be getting any information of games coming out, say, in, late next year. So don't expect Metroid Prime 4, for instance. So that's definitely not going to happen, guys. But, I think that we might see maybe a new 3DS game we still don't know about. And, Nintendo has surprised us in the past. In a Direct like this, we got Majora's Mask 3D. And that's something I wouldn't be surprised if Nintendo did it again.
Yep, we never know what we can expect from them. Like, all the things come out of the blue. We try to predict, but, it's crazy.
Oh, obviously, it's very difficult to predict what we will see from the 3DS. But from the Switch, we have a lot of games to talk about. We know the big focus will probably be on Super Mario Odyssey.
Probably New Kingdoms. Everybody's been saying that. And recently there was like kind of a little leak about a New Kingdom. I think that was like either yesterday or something like that. So we're probably going to be hearing about that.
Indeed. So yeah, that's an interesting one, to be honest. We know that we already got some kingdoms confirmed through the amiibos, like the Snow Kingdom, the Lake Kingdom, and we know about the Mushroom Kingdom due to, the mushroom-shaped island on the map of Super Mario Odyssey. So hopefully we'll see some gameplay from those sections, maybe some new gameplay details that would be interesting. But at this point, I think if you want to avoid spoilers for Super Mario Odyssey, it's a Mario game, so there won't be that many spoilers to begin with, but if you want to avoid spoilers, maybe this Direct isn't the best thing to watch before the game comes out.
Like, I've been trying to avoid Mario, but more news and more news comes out, and I kind of want to see it, but I don't want to see it. So, I mean, I'm gonna watch it anyways. I can't help myself. Yeah,
and we already got a ton of information from the... what is it called again?
I know that they tweeted
from the Twitter, different Super Mario Twitter accounts, because they have one for the UK, they have one for Spain, I think, Italy, and of course Nintendo is also tweeting a lot of other stuff.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I should say it, but there was a tweet with Peach. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't want to really say anything right now because people might be spoiled. But yeah, something about Peach.
Yeah, we know that. There is something special about Peach's crown, but we won't go into details. Probably they will be explaining it during this.
Yeah, they most definitely will, because they posted the picture, just a couple days before.
And the full website will be going up soon as well, so...
yes.
Maybe I can find it if we go to Nintendo.com.
Yeah, I love what they do. They have like all these like nice graphics, and you can like play around, and they're like animated and so on.
We just find the website for Super Mario Odyssey.
I see a lot of people are asking for Smash.
Yeah, we know there's a huge demand for Smash, and since it's, isn't it 4 years? No, 3 years since we got Smash on the 3DS today. In
Yeah,
In Japan.
I don't recall exactly when that was, but it's it's time is kind of flying, and if you think about the time between the Wii and the Wii U one, whenever it was announced, it was it wasn't much of a difference from the time we've been waiting now.
Obviously. So yeah.
Compared to the Wii U one.
So this is the website, by the way, for Super Mario Odyssey, which is coming October 27th. Pre-orders are, of course, up already. And yeah, you can go and check it out for yourself if you want, but I guess we'll be getting more information on this website as soon as the Direct is over.
Yeah, typically they'd launch and update everything like right away, or after a couple minutes.
Probably, that's really possible, definitely possible. Okay, Breath of the Wild DLC 2. Do you think we'll finally see a story trailer for this long-awaited and final DLC pack for what will likely be the game of the year if Super Mario Odyssey isn't something out of this world, of course?
Okay, so they said holiday, correct? Like initially when they announced the DLCs?
Yep.
Okay, so if it's holiday, we have to see it now. Like, I don't see what else they would do. Like, I think right now would be the perfect time for them to show the new trailer for that.
Yeah, I fully agree, and I think it's a long time coming, since we're not talking about a brand new game here. We're just talking about a DLC pack. Of course, it will add a few hours of extra content. That's what I expect from this, because, well, we paid $20 in order to get expansion pack for Breath of the Wild. And even though the Trial of the Sword was great, I feel like in order to justify the $20 mark, we need an expansive and really deep story-driven DLC pack at this point. And
yeah,
we need a trailer that will convince us that this is something we definitely should look forward to. Probably in November, I think. End of November will be a likely date for a DLC of this type.
Yeah, it sounds very reasonable.
There's not that many games coming out. We got Fire Emblem Warriors, but that thing just got a new trailer. So if you just search Nintendo's Japanese website, you will find that trailer if you're into that. And we probably also see a new trailer for Xenoblade Chronicles 2 as well.
Yeah, and do you think we're going to get the release date for that? Because, they keep saying 2017, but we don't know much about that.
I think the game is coming this year. I definitely think the game is coming this year, and I think that we might actually get it probably in December, because obviously it's a big game, and Xenoblade Chronicles X came out also in December, if I'm not wrong. Yeah.
And we have Mario in October, we have Fire Emblem in November, correct?
Correct.
And then it would just make logical sense for it to be in December.
Yeah, because that way we'll have Fire Emblem Warriors and the Breath of the Wild DLC Pack 2 coming in November, which makes a ton of sense. But we also got L.A. Noire coming in October, was it? Or is it this?
I'm not entirely certain when that's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Because they announced it not that long ago too, so...
Yeah, I know. And then we are getting Skyrim as well for the Switch, but we still have no date. Maybe it will come during this Direct. Because we haven't seen much of third-party games, and they showed third-party games during the Nintendo Spotlight, the E3 presentation.
Yeah, so it says the game will be released November 14th, I believe, and that should be on all the platforms that they announced.
Okay, here we have it. L.A. Noire for Nintendo Switch. Yeah, it's coming November 14th, so it's also coming in November. It's a good date, I think, for the game. It will not collide with Super Mario Odyssey, and it will probably be before the Breath of the Wild DLC Pack 2.
I'm expecting for Zelda, usually they like to release Zelda stuff like middle of the month to late month, so that's that's what I'm expecting.
Yeah, indeed. Okay, so let's check then Skyrim if we have any dates. I don't think there is any dates for Skyrim Switch.
And recently they said something about the mods, right? I don't think the Switch version is going to be supported for that.
Okay, you need to verify your date of birth, so let's just add it then. 13. Like I could watch LA Noire, which is a definitely M-rated game, but Skyrim, no, that's too hard. Okay, it's coming holiday 2017 is what it is, right?
Okay, so we don't have a release date then.
No, still not. But the motion controls, of course, the updated version, and of course the Breath of the Wild Unix is absolutely something we really are looking forward to, even though it's Skyrim. We all know what Skyrim is. We have all played Skyrim to this point, since it's been on basically every damn system that can... well, which is the handhelds. So it will be the first handheld Skyrim.
Yes, and I think that's like a major point, especially for those that actually haven't played it. There's a few, especially Nintendo fans. So I think this is something, you know, fresh for them, because I don't think there's been much content similar to it on Nintendo consoles.
True, indeed, I agree. Okay, let's get another music track going. And we can continue talking. Okay, so in terms of new game announcements, we already talked about... Super Smash Bros. For the Switch, but they obviously need some updates. Like all the DLC will definitely be in this version. It gotta be.
Yeah. Nintendo's usually good with doing stuff like that, like what they did for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. They pretty much included the DLC. You know, everything that was on the Wii U version, and you know, it was updated. So that's what I'm expecting. I'm expecting all the DLC. I'm also hoping that it's, you know, a mix between the 3DS version as well, so we get those stages from there.
Oh, yeah, that would be awesome. So we could get a mixture of those stages, and they just use the time to upscale the 3DS stages for the Switch.
Because there were some really good maps that I liked from there. Like, I really want to see the Paper Mario one in HD. That would be...
Yeah, that one was good. I also like the Pac-Man stage from the 3DS version.
Yes, there were a couple of other ones too. I didn't really play the 3DS version much, like, because I would always play, you know, the Wii U version with all my friends.
Obviously.
But there were still a couple maps that I would definitely love to have on console.
Yeah. What about the GameCube controller? How do you think they will deal with that in terms of the Switch?
So, okay, the Switch does have those two USB ports, right? Like, on the side. So, I think... I mean, I kind of would make sense if they did it, but I'm not sure if Nintendo would. I know there's a lot of demand for people wanting the GameCube adapter again, but I don't know. Anything goes, I suppose. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm a little bit unsure, to be honest.
If they did it for the Wii U, very possible that they would do it again for the Switch. But then again, the Switch is also a handheld, and I'm not sure how many people are actually going to be playing it, you know, at home whenever they can just take it with their friends and play it together. Because you wouldn't be able to use it whenever you're doing handheld, you know?
Yep. So yeah. Well, the Direct is 45 minutes long, so they have a ton of time to announce and also detail a lot of games.
Oh my gosh, imagine if they do the little bullet points like they did last time, and it's 45 minutes. That would be a ton of content.
Yeah, especially, just remember how much they packed into the 25 minutes long E3 Spotlights. This is like 20 minutes longer.
It's almost double of what that one was.
Yeah, I know. So it's crazy, and it's coming so soon after E3 as well. We just got the Indie Showcase, which where we finally got the confirmation of what is it called again?
There were
Travis Strikes Again. You know, we're also playing a track from No More Heroes 2, Desperate Struggle, Philistine, The Battle Against Margaret, Moonlight. I don't know if you have played any of the No More Heroes.
No, I didn't actually play any of them on the Wii whenever they came out. So I gotta go back, play those before I do anything with the new Travis game.
Yeah, I played the two games, and for Zelda fans, it's a cool game because you have the Z-Lock, known from games like Ocarina of Time. Of course, the game plays radically differently, and it's incredibly brutal. So it's an M-rated game. If you're below 18 years, you shouldn't probably watch it because play it because of all the swearing, the blood, and well, the way you kill the other assassins is just brutal to keep it simple.
I think it's Suda51 having fun there.
Yeah, Suda is just making fun of absolutely everyone, especially otakus, and yeah, Travis is definitely the best example of that. But that is like the big third-party game so far, new third-party game that has been confirmed for the Switch.
Since they had the indie showcase like not that long ago, like just a couple days ago, right? Do you think that means that we're going to see very little indie games on here? I mean, we have to get Stardew Valley. Like, we got to know when that's coming out. But I don't think there's going to be too many indie games since the showcase was just a couple days ago.
Well, if they have one big thing coming, then maybe. Let's see if this thing is still not live, so that's okay. We'll just keep waiting then.
Yeah, we're about 9 minutes out right now.
Yeah, it's 9 minutes to go, so this is going to be really, really interesting, to be honest.
Jeff, I'm excited. I can't wait for this to start.
So yeah, I think they have to show the DLC 2 trailer because, well, of course, the most important details at this point is Super Mario Odyssey, but I think like having 2 months in advance for the DLC is a good idea. It's what they did with the story trailer for Breath of the Wild as well. So
yeah, before that one came out, that was for whenever they did that big Switch video conference, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, that was it gave it a couple months. Everybody got excited. So if they do that again for the new DLC story, I would love that.
Obviously. And it's been a while since I guess some of us have been playing Breath of the Wild. Well, I played it. I always play it when I'm flying because that's a game like you can play for a long time and still keep on exploring Koroks, discover new items, weaponry, and since you have the
finishing the shrines if you have them as well.
Well, the shrines. It took quite a lot of time for me to finish them because they're very cryptic. Some of them, very difficult to.
The hard part is finding the very last few ones.
Yeah.
Because you pretty much got all of them, but the last ones they just
like
you can't
the last
find
5,
them.
6. That's a pain. As I see it. So. Yeah. Oh my God. We got like let's see. It's 23:53.
How do you feel about a virtual console? Do you expect an announcement right now?
Well, I would love to see one, but I don't think so because they just announced the return of mini NESs and more SNESs coming in 2018. So I would love to see the virtual console because it would add a huge library of games to the Nintendo Switch. But I'm not really sure if it will happen.
If you had one choice, and that was either, getting the NES and the SNES, or getting those games on the Switch instead, and you can only choose one of them, which one would you choose? Getting them on Switch because you can take them on the go, or getting the classic mini consoles?
Well, the better bargain would definitely be getting them on the mini SNES Mini.
You would be getting more for less, basically.
Yeah, you get more for less, but you need a TV to play those games. And that's a problem, because if you want to bring these simple games with you, I just think it would be better to have them on the Switch, but the pricing would still be like $6 a game.
Yeah, pretty much the same price that they use for the Wii U and what they use for the Wii too.
Yeah, I just don't see how they would change that. So probably you just want to get the SNES Mini out, and maybe at the beginning of next year, or say the first Direct in 2018, we'll get the confirmation that the Virtual Console is finally coming to the Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, we've been waiting. So after about a year after the release, we're probably gonna get that.
Indeed. So yeah, no, I think Virtual Console maybe not. Switch Online details, I feel it's a little bit too soon as well. I think they will probably be detailing that more come 2018. They usually have a direct in January.
I'm expecting its own little thing for the online. Probably like a video or a mini direct or something like that for the online. Because there's a bunch of stuff we still don't know. You know? So I'm expecting that later on, not now. Especially since they pushed it back a bit.
Yeah, that's also a thing we haven't really been thinking that much about. And let me just say, the online and the Virtual Console and apps. We don't have apps on the Switch. The only thing you can use the Switch for the moment being, is playing games.
Yep.
So if you want to watch YouTube, if you want to watch Netflix offline, for instance, during a long flight, you can't do so, even though the Switch is perfect for these type of purposes.
Yeah, I'm surprised it didn't include that from the very beginning, and we're still waiting for it.
Yeah,
that should have been done a long time ago.
I agree. I fully agree. It should have been done a long time ago. Okay, before we start though, I think we can watch one more time the Tribe Strikes Again trailer, since that's like a big game coming next year.
The direct it's starting in 4 minutes, guys. Some of you are asking over there.
Yeah, we have 2 minutes for that we can watch the Travis Strikes Again trailer.
All right. So there's basically 75,000 people
watching
the direct.
Wow. Well, it's definitely not. It's not as much as the Nintendo Spotlight, but then again, it's all about the time differences. It's not ideal for Europe. It's not ideal for. Well, in Japan, I think you have already morning, so I think some people at least will be watching that.
Yeah. They timed it differently this time. They typically do it like earlier. They do it. For me, usually it's like around 11.
Yeah.
Right now, it's gonna be at 6.
Yeah. Speaking of No More Heroes, what are your thoughts about the game this time taking place within famous indie games like Hotline Miami?
I love the idea. Not only does it expose you to new games like that, a lot of people haven't played, it kind of like lets you be in there too, and it's gonna give us new takes on them.
Indeed. Okay, let's see if there's still no sound on the Nintendo Direct, so I might as well just turn on another track, maybe.
Yeah, it's not doing anything yet.
Yeah, I guess so. Okay, we have a little song fitting to the situation of the Wii U, but then again, we just got like 2 minutes left, so that's okay, I guess. Okay, we got like 2 minutes to go, so yeah, this will be interesting. So, what else do we think we could see? Maybe a new Bethesda game?
I'm looking for more ports of current games that are coming out. More third-party support. I'm hoping that this will kind of show us that there is support, because we've been getting a few games here and there, but hopefully we get a couple new ones that we haven't heard of. Like Ubisoft said that they had a game a while ago that would be shown very soon. That was like back in June, I believe, and I hope we see what that is right now. And there's a couple of other ones too, like Steep, that's supposed to come out that we haven't really heard anything about either.
Yeah, that's true. No, I'm just I want to be surprised with this direct. That's all I'm saying. And we're like 1 minute away now. 1 minute away now. It's just about to start. So 45 minutes, guys. This is going to be great. We got a large screen now, just as you asked for in the comments. And also, guys, remember that we have a super chat now enabled on our stream. So if you want us to shout out some comments or so, then you definitely can do so, and we'll be shouting it out. So yeah, we are about to start.
Okay. So we'll try to be quiet as it goes on, so you guys can hear everything.
I'm just updating, checking if it's all there. Okay, it's about to start.
everyone, and welcome to Nintendo Direct.
Yeah, I think I'm a
I'm
bit
Yoshiaki
ahead of you.
Koizumi from Nintendo,
Yeah.
and I'll be your guide.
I skip
Today,
forward
I
now.
have news about what's in
Okay.
store for Nintendo Switch and the Nintendo 3DS family of systems.
Okay,
We'll
let's go,
spotlight
guys.
4 of these titles in their own segments.
Okay,
and
we're
others
starting
will
off
be
with
featured in a
Pokemon.
series of headlines. We'll begin with
Yeah, they will go
Nintendo
with the
3DS
headlines,
for
just
our
like
first
they did.
spotlight title of the day.
Pokemon. No surprise.
Yeah, they're probably gonna be doing all the 3DS stuff first.
Some wild Pokemon Ultra Sun and Pokemon Ultra Moon news has appeared, and you can catch it in 4 parts. As you just saw in the trailer, the legendary Pokemon that steals light, Necrozma, has transformed into 2 new forms. Dusk Mane Necrozma, who took over Solgaleo, and Dawn Wings Necrozma, who took over Lunala. A brand new showdown awaits. In addition to new map areas like a beach where surfers gather, a valley of Pikachu, and other facilities, the main characters have stylish new looks. On top of that, there are new clothing items and other surprises to look out for. Huh, looks like the way you encounter your first partner Pokemon will be different too. If you
Okay.
purchase either game early, you can get a special Rockruff who will evolve into Dusk.
This game feels more like an expansion pack for Pokemon Sun and
Somehow,
Moon.
this Rockruff can perform a special move that this Pokemon usually can't learn.
Hello?
Also, if you purchase and download the digital version,
Yeah,
before
they
January
seem to
10th,
be doing pre-order
receive 12
bonuses
Quick
and
Balls.
content.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about
On
that.
September 22nd, the Nintendo 3DS Virtual Console titles,
Okay, we're getting
Pokemon
the gold version
and
and silver
Pokemon
version.
Silver version will be released. If you purchase
See?
either one, you can receive the mythical Pokemon.
Wow, you
Silver
can get it
as
as
a bonus
soon as
in
it
Pokemon
as
Sun,
soon as the direct
Pokemon
ends.
Moon,
Oh,
Pokemon Ultra
well,
Sun,
You can
or
pre-purchase
Pokemon
it.
Ultra Moon.
Not
You
bad.
can pre-purchase Pokemon Gold version and Pokemon Silver version in Nintendo eShop after today's Nintendo Direct.
Oh my gosh.
Also, unknown Ultra Beasts, codenamed UB Burst and UB Assembly, will make their debut. With UB Burst in Pokemon Ultra Sun and UB Assembly in Pokemon Ultra Moon. That's the latest news I have, so please follow our coverage to see these Ultra Beasts in action and much more. The Pokemon Ultra Sun and Pokemon
Ah, look
Ultra
at the new
Moon games
3DS.
launch November 17th.
It's a Pokemon one.
This themed
Wow, that one is
3DS
great.
XL system
Mhm.
will release 2 weeks prior on November 3rd.
Could you pull back 5 seconds
All right.
in your
Time
stream
to
Yeah.
run
so
through
you're
some
not ahead of
headlines
Pause it
for
for a second.
Nintendo
Yep.
3DS.
That was definitely
Every
ahead.
hee-hee and ha-ha
Okay.
of Mario and Luigi.
You are at the
Superstar
headlines
Saga
now.
has been remade for Nintendo
Yeah.
3DS.
Yeah. Okay, I'm
Which
now watching
means
the
it's time to take back Princess
Mario and
Peach's
Luigi
stolen
game.
voice from Cackletta all over again. And in the all-new
I
mode,
love the
Minions
first one of
Quest,
these.
The Search for Bowser. You'll go behind the
original
scenes of Mario and
Okay,
Luigi's
sound is good, that's
adventure to learn the somewhat heroic tale of Bowser's minions. The classic story mode also has new stamp sheets. Tap compatible amiibo figures to stamp them and earn new equipment. You can also tap the Boo amiibo figure or the new Goomba and Koopa Troopa figures.
not that
to get 2
interested in
additional
this.
stamp sheets that offer up items in both modes of the game.
Did you play the first one?
The more stamps you have, the
No,
more
I
equipment
didn't.
and items you'll
Okay.
earn. Mario and Luigi.
I feel like people who
Superstar
did
Saga
are
plus
gonna love
Bowser's
this.
Minions
Okay.
pass
Because
its way
it
to Nintendo
basically it's
3DS
like a little
systems
remake
October
of it.
6th.
Wow,
The
it's
new
already
Everything's
Koopa and
3D.
Koopa
October
Troopa
6th.
amiibo launch that same day.
Oh, and you get the new amiibo.
Kirby is about to enter a tournament against his toughest rival yet,
What?
himself. And his new game, Kirby Battle Royale, offers a variety of ways to fight.
Okay.
In Battle Arena mode, everyone battles until the last Kirby
So we're getting this
standing
instead of
wins.
Smash.
In Or Express mode, you hoard treasure until the fastest Kirby wins. And he's just getting started. fight to the best of your abilities and prove you're the one Kirby to rule them all. There's a single-player story mode too,
You say
not to
regional?
mention regional online battles.
I think so. It's a battle Kirby. Looks
Kirby
cool.
Battle
Okay.
Royales.
Next
Fight
year?
its way here January
January.
19th,
Okay, so we got some
2018.
2018 games.
By the way, we're holding a poll to celebrate Kirby's 25th anniversary and
Cool.
to crown the world's favorite copy ability.
Oh, cool,
If
there's
you're
a poll.
interested, Head to kirby.nintendo.com/poll
Yeah.
for more details. If you missed out on the original Yokai Watch game, you passed up one of the biggest smash hits in Japan of the last 10 years.
Yeah.
But now's a great chance to jump into the series with the ultimate version of Yokai Watch 2, including all new content and features.
Yeah, that
You
game
already own a
didn't
version
sell
of
that
Yokai
well
Watch
in
2,
the
You'll be
States.
able to download a free
Yeah, in
Oni
Japan
Evolution
it's
software
loved,
update
but
tomorrow
I don't
that
hear
adds
much
in new
people
features,
talking about
such
it
as
here.
the opportunity to befriend S-Rank Jibanya
Jibanyan S.
or S-Rank Komasai, and new boss battles in an improved Blasters mode.
For the
Plus,
guys saying
you'll
no
have the
Smash,
ability to transfer
this
data
is
to
just the
new
3DS
game,
content.
so you can pick
The
up where you
Switch will
left
be
off
probably the
when
second
ultimate
section
entry
of
in the
the
series, Yokai Watch 2
of the
Psychic
Direct.
Spectre
So
is
let's get through the
September
3DS
29th.
stuff first, and then we'll start determining. Okay?
Catriel Layton, daughter
Oh, we
of
have
the
the
famous
new
Professor
Professor
Layton,
Layton
is
game.
on the case. And luckily, some things run in the family. In the 7th main installment of the Layton series.
I played this one during
Search for
E3.
clues, help out townspeople, solve puzzles, and hopefully save the day. Try on an exclusive Flora costume, only available in the Nintendo 3DS version of the game. And be there the day she opens her detective agency. Layton's
Good,
History
soon.
Journey, Catriel and the Millionaire's Conspiracy launches on Nintendo 3DS October 6th.
Oh, what?
Six.
3DS version?
Nintendo fans
What?
will have another way to play
Wow, I was not
Minecraft.
expecting this.
Coming
this
to
looks
new
good.
Nintendo 3DS systems. Playing
Wow.
survival?
Okay,
Or
that is a
creative modes.
surprise.
I still think you're 5 seconds
Use
ahead
the
of me.
included
Could you
5
just
skin
pause
packs
it for...
And the
5
two
Yeah, I'll
extra
do it
packs
again.
to customize your game. Your inventory, crafting, and map will
Wow,
be displayed on
okay,
the
this looks
touchscreen.
good.
And you can choose between buttons or touch
I love
controls.
the use of dual
Minecraft
screens.
New Nintendo 3DS
Yeah.
Edition will be
So-
released
something
today
they should have
from
definitely
Nintendo
done on the
eShop
Wii U version.
right after this
Yeah.
presentation.
And it's
the
coming out
packaged
today.
version will launch at a later date.
Well, it's like Minecraft is on every system now.
For
Yeah.
years, the Mario Party series brought us together around our home consoles.
Oh.
Ever since the original
Oh.
launch of Nintendo 64.
Oh my
kidding?
gosh.
No, no, no,
Party
no.
Yes.
was
Yes,
1999.
yes.
I-
Because it was.
Yes! Okay,
And
okay,
now,
okay. Just say the
best
gameplay is just
minigames
like it
from all
was.
10 home console titles are going portable on Nintendo
Oh my gosh.
3DS.
Oh, yeah.
This is like a dream
We've
come true.
curated the top
Yeah, I don't
100
want to see any
minigames,
Mario Party
the
10
most
stages.
ever
Get
in a single
get that
Mario
shit
Party
out of
title.
Yeah.
Anything
Beat the
above
best one yet.
8 is... No,
The game
no.
garbage,
supports
I know.
download play for up to 4 people. So with just one game card, any of your
Oh my
friends with a
gosh.
Nintendo
I
love-
3DS
okay, I'm
family
definitely
system
getting
can
to
join
play
in.
Oh my
this
god,
game.
this looks great.
Take a tour through all the mischief, magic, and memories the series has to
It's just
offer.
the mini games.
When
That's
Mario
awesome.
Party The Top 100 launches on Nintendo 3DS November 10th. In 2 days,
that's been two.
Metroid
Okay, we got
Samus
Samus
Returns
Returns.
finally arrives on Nintendo 3DS. And everyone, from Metroid fans to Super Smash Bros. Fans, should take notice. This meticulously crafted side-scrolling adventure contains immersive 3D visuals, atmospheric exploration-based gameplay, versatile weaponry, powerful new abilities, and some truly wicked bosses. Who or what will you encounter on this deadly planet? Vengeance has a name. Metroid Samus Returns is scheduled for launch September 15th.
Yeah, it's coming on Friday.
Atlas
It is for
always
now.
has something good in the works for RPG fans. 9 characters' paths will converge
Oh, yeah,
to
that's
the
the game we
Alliance
saw.
Alive in an all-new old-school RPG from Atlas.
Have we seen
heading
this
to
game
Nintendo
before?
3DS systems in early
I'm not entirely
2018.
sure.
We can also confirm that the handheld will play home to Shin Megami Tensei Strange Journey Redux, with all of its new content and enhanced graphics. Another Nintendo DS cult classic has set its sights on Nintendo 3DS systems in the form of Radiant Historia Perfect Chronology. The
that
gorgeous
game,
launch
yeah.
edition will include a collector's box
Next
with
year
an
as well.
art book and decal sheet. While you're at it, don't forget to check Nintendo eShop
Maybe we could
for
see some
something else that
Kirby.
releases today. The new Etrian Odyssey 5 Beyond the Myth demo. 2 new titles from beloved series
Hey,
are
I think
almost
we're gonna
here.
hear about the new Fire Emblem.
What?
Cover the mysterious origin of everyone's favorite lawyer,
Oh,
in
it's just...
Apollo Justice Ace Attorney. And soon, the bonds between heroes will decide their fates in Fire Emblem Warriors.
Oh, that frame rate.
Check this out real
Oh,
quick.
a new 2DS
You're looking at the new orange and white edition of the new Nintendo 2DS XL. And
Okay,
it'll
I
be
don't
here
care.
Before you know it,
I don't
I'm
care.
guessing
October 6th.
this means that Europe is getting the other one.
Okay.
That's all for today's Nintendo 3DS.
Okay, we're done with the
Right.
3DS. It took just
That was fast.
10 minutes. Okay, so we got
Now,
like
let's move on
35
to
minutes
Nintendo
left
hour,
for
Switch.
Switch. That's
By
awesome.
kicking things off with a trailer
10
for
minutes
our
more
next
than the
Spotlight
Spotlight.
title, Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
Okay.
Please take a look.
Come on. Let's get launch
Okay.
dates.
This is Allrest, a world covered in a sea of clouds. Many giant life forms called Titans live in this cloud sea, and the people have built their countries and lives on top of these creatures. In the middle of this world stands the World Tree, and it's said that at the top of it lies Elysium, an idyllic land of plenty. Many great powers rule over regions of Allrest. The Kingdom of Uriah is one of them, its territory contained within their Titan.
Wow,
The
the
Orions
the
deeply
Xenoblade games are
respect
just so
nature,
beautiful.
boasting advanced biotechnology.
For now, we should keep our troops mobilized while we monitor the situation.
well, the graphics are
Their
not the
rival,
best, but
the militaristic empire of Moradin is another.
wow,
Controlling
this
Titans through
looks
mechanical means, they bring heavy armaments to bear as they annex other lands in a bid to save their own from ruin and depletion.
wow.
I doubt he would have been stopped, even by an army of 5,000
I love the anime art.
The imperial province of Gormod,
Mm-hmm.
a plentiful land now fallen under Ardanian control, and the Indoline Praetorium, whose people revere and worship the Titans. Indol controls the supply of core crystals, which blades are born of.
Different
And so,
kingdoms.
despite
That's
being a
really cool.
theocracy, they hold much influence over the world's military affairs. Next, the Argentum Trade Guild. A shrewd consortium of traders, they do well for themselves by deftly navigating the strained relations between other nations and exploiting wartime demand. And last but not least, Torna, carrying out secret operations under the Cloud Sea to achieve their mysterious goals. Before long, this world will fall into turmoil over efforts to find the legendary blade, the Aegis.
That is precisely the kind of scenario that I mean to prevent.
Hand her over to a grown-up. The Aegis must be destroyed. Then I shall Aegis too and make mountains of cash.
I'm guessing your goal is Elysium.
That is our dream!
Who will find the Aegis? Who will make it to Elysium? Only time will tell.
Well, a deep story trailer.
Mm-hmm. Release, please.
Welcome to Allrest, the world of Xenoblade Chronicles 2. My name is Azota. Oh yes, that's me, right there. I may be relatively small, but I am also a Titan. And this little troublemaker is the protagonist of our story, Rex, who lives on my back. I suppose you could say I'm his landlord. And his guardian, too. He refers to me as Gramps. You may call me the same.
It sounds like a
Rex
children's
used to
fairy
work as a
tale.
salvager, scavenging useful resources from beneath the Cloud Sea.
Interesting.
Until one day he met a girl named Pyra, and the two set off on a quest to deliver her safely to Elysium. Can you believe he accepted such a lofty job just to impress a girl? Oh yes, and this is also me. Utterly adorable, if I do say so myself. In Xenoblade Chronicles 2, you too will embark on a journey across the Titans' backs. Each Titan fosters a unique scenery, very different from its neighbors.
Okay, so it's very similar to
Some have
Xenoblade
big
Chronicles
open
then.
fields, while others boast
Only
huge
in that
caverns
game it was a
set
big
deep
plot
within
twist.
the Titan's own body. Remember, we Titans are living beings, each with our own quirks, which you must learn to navigate. Of course, you'll also cross paths with many a dangerous creature on these Titans. It's their home too, but it's sadly inevitable that we butt heads from time to time.
Okay.
Those
Look
who
at the weapon
fight together with
variety.
synthetic life forms called blades, like Rex does, are known as drivers. When drivers do battle, their weapons and powers are granted to them by blades, such as Pyra, for example. Up to 3 drivers and 3 blades can work together at any one time. As you continue attacking with your normal weapons, you constantly work toward charging up your driver arts. These special
Yeah, this game is
abilities
definitely coming this year.
with some allowing you to inflict extra damage depending on your positioning. While other, more arcane arts can cause HP.
They should be released at the end, I'm hoping.
Just use them wisely and watch closely the
December.
target battle to know when best to deploy them.
Maybe a November game.
Blades also
We'll see.
support their trusted drivers by using blade arts to increase the power of their attacks, their accuracy, and the like. That way, the drivers can focus on playing
People
a
in
more
the
active role in the
comments are getting bored.
Just wait till you
Yeah,
encounter
they've
some
taken a
tougher
while with
opposition.
this game.
It's like
Things won't always go your way, so it's important to learn the benefits of switching blades. By using items called core crystals, drivers can awaken new blades.
Yeah, Xenoblade games are always incredibly deep when it comes to gameplay.
This is known as resonance. You aren't limited to just one. A single driver can bond with multiple blades.
Interesting.
The weapons and arts
You have a
available
nice
to you
team.
depend on the blades with which you bond. And you never know what kind of blade you'll get until you awaken them. Sometimes you may muster up some very special ones. Oh? Looks like you hit the jackpot this time. You can pick up to 3 blades into battle with you. With each blade being either an attacker type, defender type, or a healer type, it's important to switch blades and tactics in step with your situation. Like I always say,
I still think
there's
it's
no
really
better
incredible that
plan
we're
than
getting
using
Zelda,
right blade,
Mario,
proper
and Xenoblade the same year.
They're all
As a
open world.
thumb for
Yeah,
drivers,
and big.
you should always
Well, Mario
take
isn't
the rest of the
open
blades
world
your
in that
party
sense,
members
but
are using.
Xenoblade and Zelda are
strategize
huge games,
accordingly.
so
By
it
using
feels a
your
little bit
arts, you
unreal
fill
that we
up
are
your
getting
blades
so big
special.
games within
Not
the
to
same
mention
year.
it's the
When you
first
finally
year of the
activate
system.
one of
Yeah.
these specials, the driver will return the weapon to its blade owner, enabling the blade to deliver a devastating attack.
Okay, I can't understand what this
Blade
narrator
specials
says.
have 4 levels of intensity.
He's like, he's super
and I must
sleepy.
say, levels 3 and 4 are a bit too wild for my taste. So, what do you think? You are still a bit green, but one day you may work your way up to being a great driver yourself. There is much more to learn, but consider this a sneak peek.
Oh my god,
You can combine arts into
that
something
voice.
more, and
The
really
music is
turn
way
the
too
tide.
loud for him to
And
speak.
now it's past my bedtime. Your journey through the clouds begins when Xenoblade
Dippy was
Chronicles 2
sleeping.
launches on Nintendo Switch December the 1st.
Okay, it's
The
December the
world of all
1st,
rest
as
is
we
waiting
predicted,
for you.
beginning of
Okay.
December. December 1st, okay, that's a good date.
So it is coming out this year.
Alongside the
well.
regular version, we will be offering a special edition, including a sound selection CD, a
Okay.
special metal
Ooh.
game case, and a 220-page hardbound art book.
That's a
You
good
can also
set.
look forward to the release of a Xenoblade Chronicles 2 themed
Wow,
Nintendo
that's
Switch
nice.
Pro controller. Sold
That Pro
separately.
controller looks
Speaking
slick.
of Nintendo Switch, we have some more headlines
Yeah.
for you.
Okay, next headlines.
Splatoon 2 is one happening game. Backed by popular
Okay,
demand,
updates for
it's
Splatoon 2,
Kelpdome.
that's okay.
Now with some fresh twists,
It was a given.
like extra grates to slip through, and a bit of
popular
added turf on each
No
side
surprise
for your
there.
aching pleasure. Watch out though. Shooting up and down through those graded platforms get
Okay,
pretty
I didn't
crazy.
mind this stage too much.
Now for something new, Snapper Canal.
Okay, we
In
got a
this
new stage.
The river is running right down the middle.
Ooh.
The key to victory?
There's a
Figuring out how to
train.
break into the central area and then push through the other team's base. Also,
Oh, that
we're
river.
introducing a new Brella weapon called the Tentabrella. It's sort of like a regular umbrella, except, whoa, that's huge.
Wow.
That's
Kinda looks like a
humongous.
big camping
That's
tent,
cool.
capable of guarding over a large area. The Kelpdome stage we showed earlier will be available to play Friday evening.
Oh, it's
We're
already
planning
coming on
even
Friday.
more
That's
weapons
nice.
and stages for future releases, so Splatoon 2 should stay fresh for a long time. Warriors from across the Fire Emblem series have been summoned to stop the Chaos Dragon.
I saw Skyrim. They will
Cover
be
the
talking about
mystery of
Skyrim.
the Shield of Flames. Each one will face
I saw
armies
something
1,000
about
strong by unleashing devastating attacks.
Rocket League.
As their stories unfold, new combinations
What is
of
there to
characters
talk
will
about
move
Rocket League?
on
It's
in the
like,
battlefield of Fire Emblem
yeah, we're
Warriors.
getting skins, and we know it's coming to the Switch.
And
What
now,
more do we
the
need to
beloved
know?
warrior is joining the cause.
Oh,
It's Lyn, hailing from Fire Emblem on Game Boy Advance.
Ah,
Lindis
right.
of the Lorca lends us her steel. Keep your eyes on the horizon, soldier. A new trailer launches today.
If you think I can't hold my own, you're sorely mistaken.
Oh, they're gonna
Fire
upload it
Emblem
later?
Warriors launches October 20th alongside the special edition, which
Oh,
includes
that
the
game is doomed
premium
because of
character
Super Mario
card
Odyssey.
set with slipcase, a double-sided poster, and a 3
but
CD music
a
set.
slick edition.
Separately,
Oh, and
the
you get
Chrom and
amiibos.
Cheeky
Cool.
Amiibo figures released the same day.
Nice.
The
A
action
tiki.
puzzle game that lets you snip and
Okay,
clip your
snipper
friends
clips.
is getting reams of new
What?
content
There's more?
on
Oh,
the
cool.
Nintendo eShop and in stores. Snipper Clips Plus, cut it out together. A new expanded version of the game that packs in all the paper antics of the original, plus
Snipper
more
Clips
than
looks good.
30 new stages, including a world based on comic books.
My brothers love
and a
it.
Toy Box world too. Oh, and get this.
It's a great
Oh.
two-player
The feature
Nintendo
lets you
Switch game.
replay
Yeah,
all the
comic
original
book world.
stages in a brand new way. You start with one of many random body shapes that will require some hilarious new approaches. So fans of this cult hit and newcomers alike can enjoy all of this new content with friends and family.
Cool.
Snipper Clips Plus, Cut It Out Together launches November 10th.
Nice.
This content will also be available for current owners of the original game to purchase as DLC in Nintendo eShop.
Okay, that's nice.
You've never seen a
I
shooter
wonder how
like
much it
this
will
before.
be.
Oh, it's this game, yeah.
Change your size to change your powers.
But isn't the
Morphe's
trailer
Law,
for this game already
local
out
and online team-based
on Nintendo's
multiplayer shooter coming
YouTube
to
account?
Nintendo Switch.
I'm not
With teams of
certain about it.
shape-shifting robots, this is no ordinary shooter. Hitting a Morphe's body part will make it shrink, and make the same body part of that shooter grow. As the size of each body part changes, your abilities will change too, forcing you to change tactics as well. Example, larger legs will improve your jumping
Yeah.
game,
Team
and your hand
Fortress
size
Overwatch
changes the way you
Switch
use your
version.
grappling hook. Clever players might even transform their allies on purpose. Your team's avatar is only as big as your team members combined, so keep it safe.
Jesus
The
Christ.
team with the tallest avatar wins the round. Morphe's Law launches first on Nintendo Switch as a console exclusive in winter 2017.
I like the idea.
Cool.
Seems interesting.
If you kept up with the news from E3 2017, then you probably heard that Rocket League is coming to Nintendo Switch.
I saw something
This
about
new version of
arcades.
The rocket-powered sports game will include all the modes fans have come to expect, along with some new Nintendo Switch exclusives,
Oh, cool.
like Mario and Luigi
Yeah,
toppers,
well, those are the
and the
cards.
first ever Nintendo-themed battle cards, along with the new edition of local wireless multiplayer. Check out Samus's gunship
That one looks
with its
slick.
wave beam boost, followed by the Mario and Luigi NSR and its Super Star boost. Just pick the blue team to play as Luigi, or the orange team to play as Mario. But to rep your love for Nintendo, you'll first have to earn these sweet wheels in the game. You'll have your chance when Rocket League launches on Nintendo Switch this holiday season.
Okay, still no date. Oh well.
Arena of Valor is a multiplayer online battle arena game designed by the experts
Okay,
at
so we're getting a
Tencent
date
Games.
for Amiibo,
Explore
for
and
Breath of the Wild
command a
Amiibos.
roster
That means
of
that
over
DLC 2 will
35
be coming right
fearless
after.
heroes, with roles including tanks,
So let's get ready for a
assassins,
reaction,
mages,
guys.
support, warriors, and marksmen. Build the ultimate team with your friends to crush your opponents in real-time online battles. First Blood,
Fill out
double
your
kill, triple
arcade
kill,
archives on
and all the
Nintendo
features
Switch.
MOBA fans know and love will be included. Discover and dominate all the gameplay modes, including 5v5, 3v3, 1v1, and a unique Hook Wars mode that will
when we get
challenge your
to
skills
the
and prove your
Breath of the
valor
Wild
as a true
section,
champion.
could you
Draw
just
First
record
Blood,
the
carry your
screen?
team to the finish line and become a
Oh, I do
legend
not have
of
it
the
set up
arena.
right now.
Oh.
Arena of Valor beta test version
How long
will
would
be
it take
available
you
for
to
free
set it up?
this winter.
Uh,
Live another life in
I
another
don't
world
know.
in
I'm
this
doing that
timeless
now.
epic coming to
Okay, where's
Nintendo
Skyrim?
Switch. Winner of more than 200 Game of the Year awards, Bethesda Game Studios' open-world adventure, The Elder Scrolls V:
6 years
Skyrim,
ago.
where you can virtually be anyone and do anything, can now be played anywhere. The ancient evil of dragons threatens the future of Skyrim. As the prophesized Dragonborn, you are the only one who can stand against them. The type of hero you will become depends on the skills you choose to hone, from archery to crafting to destruction magic and more. Your choice of skill can dramatically impact your adventure.
I got it ready.
So even if you've
The
played
game looks
Skyrim
good.
before, you can create a new character with a new path. So steel yourself like a true hero of legend. The Champion's Tunic, the Hylian Shield, and the Master Sword can be acquired by tapping a compatible Legend of Zelda character amiibo figure. Or you can always seek out these treasures as you explore the vast world.
Okay, so it's not an amiibo
This version of the
exclusive,
game launches exclusively on Nintendo Switch
Cool.
November 17th in Europe and the Americas. Bethesda Softworks is bringing 2
Look at
iconic
this.
first-person shooters to Nintendo Switch.
What?
id
Wolfenstein
Software,
2
the
is
studio
coming
that
to the Switch.
pioneered the genre, is bringing
What?
the critically
Wow.
acclaimed Doom to your TV and anywhere you want to be.
Okay, this
Slay
is
hordes
really
of demons
good.
with
Awesome.
devastating
Bethesda's
guns and
doing a
single
great
player
job
and
on
crush your
Switch.
friends in online multiplayer when Doom tears onto Nintendo Switch this
I was
holiday.
not expecting this at
Machine
all.
Games' Wolfenstein 2 sends you on a mission to liberate a Nazi-controlled America. Only you have the guts, guns, and gumption to spark the Second American Revolution. Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus, launches on Nintendo Switch in
Yeah, okay, it's
2018.
coming after the other game. Oh well, that's a little dumb bummer, but
Flip Wars is rolling out a new update,
Let's see what
and it's
the
packing
next
a
one is
new
after
online
this one.
battle mode, Class Matches. This mode has its own leaderboards, encouraging you to try and move up to the next class. It also introduces a red-hot new stage surrounded by bubbling magma. In the Red Colosseum, panels are plagued by flames, and if you accidentally touch them, your character will become harder to control. Some other new mechanics are being added too, like spinners that flip over panels. The new update will usher in local wireless play as well, so friends can get together and play together on their own Nintendo Switch consoles. Flip Wars is available now, and this new update will be free for owners of the game on Nintendo eShop.
Nice.
All right, game fans, it's quiz time. Recognize this
Okay.
arcade cabinet?
okay.
It certainly has been a while, but finally, after many years, our arcade titles are making a return. And the first one is Mario Brothers. By sharing your Joy-Con,
Okay.
you can
So
run,
this is the virtual
jump, and
console we're
compete.
getting,
I mean,
guys.
cooperate to win. Notice the little visual details from the arcade version. Other arcade classics are on
Okay,
the way too, including versus Super
It's a
Mario
start.
Brothers, versus Balloon Fight, versus Ice Climber, versus Pinball, versus
Are
Kung
these
Fu
the
Land,
online ones?
and more. These arcade games will contain other subtle
Okay,
differences
so we're
you
just
can't
getting the
find in their
arcade
NES
games.
counterparts.
Oh well.
See if you can spot them. Arcade Archives Mario Brothers is coming down the pipe September 27th. Real quick,
Okay.
some news for Zelda fans.
Amiibo.
Okay.
The
Breath of
Legend
the
of
Wild, come
Zelda
on.
Breath of the Wild Champions Amiibo figures will release on November 10th.
Okay, so that's probably when. What?
They'll
Wait.
summon materials and weapons, but
It's
unlike
just
other
Amiibo.
Amiibo, they'll conjure up headgear based on the champion's divine
Oh
beasts.
yes!
They have
That's
functional purposes as well,
Oh.
and
That's
we'll have
awesome.
more info soon.
Wow,
Whether you
look at
compete in a
that.
court
And
or
that
a
was-
ring,
don't
there's
tell me that
shortage
was
of
all
great
Breath of the
sports
Wild
games for
details we
Nintendo
get.
Switch this
There's
year.
gotta be more
Big
later.
gameplay
Like, I don't think I
improvements
was
and
in.
stunning graphics.
Okay, NBA 2K is
NBA
coming out.
2K18 will
What?
have
It's
the
coming
Nintendo
out
Switch lineup shook when it
tomorrow-
launches
on
on September
Friday?
15th in Nintendo
Oh, well.
eShop, and in retail October 17th.
It looks
Fans
good.
of sports
They
entertainment
said it was going to
should
be the
also note
same
that
exact thing as every other console, so
2K18
it's
is
good.
coming soon as well.
WWE.
EA Sports FIFA 18 is
FIFA
the
is coming
most
on
immersive,
on-
social, and authentic
Okay, so
soccer
it's
game out
coming
there. Take the world's
2
game on
weeks
the
from
go
now?
and play anywhere
Yeah, I
with
think so.
anyone when FIFA 18 launches on September 29th.
Hmm.
The premier Pokemon fighting game brings multiplayer battle action
Okay,
to
we're getting a
Nintendo
ton of
Switch
stuff
next
this
week,
month.
and the demo version is available right now. So give it a try in
Pokemon?
anticipation of the game's launch.
Oh, cool.
More
We can get a
Nintendo
demo.
Switch headlines are on the way. But first, a video of our third Spotlight title, a brand new RPG in development at Square Enix.
Oh?
It also happens to be a Nintendo Switch exclusive.
Oh, it's the Octopath
Please
Traveler.
take a look.
Let's see. Yeah, it's Octopath Traveler.
Okay, I'm pretty interested in this.
In the faraway land of Orstera,
Has a beautiful
8
art.
travelers venture forth. Step into their shoes.
Yeah, I love the lighting on it.
Explore the realm as you see fit. 8 brave souls, each with a unique talent. 8 lands, 8 stories to be told. So tell me, friend, what path will you tread?
This is a classic Square RPG.
Embark on an adventure all your own. Project Octopath Traveler.
Okay, it's still not the final title. Okay.
The producers of Bravely Default at Square Enix bring
Oh,
us
it's
a
the
new
producer of
fantasy
Bravely
world
Default.
brought to
Then
life
this is going
through
to be
a
an
mix of CG,
awesome
pixel
game.
art, and visual wizardry that the developers have termed HD 2D.
Bravely Default was a
HD 2D.
it was an
Begin your
incredible
journey as
RPG.
one of 8 protagonists,
That-
each with their own origin,
it even got a
talents, and
sequel.
goals. Where will your journey begin? Who will you team up with, and where will you go next? All these decisions and more are completely up to you, the player. Each character has his or her own path action that can be used to interact with the people they encounter
Well, it's obvious
in a
obvious
distinct
that
way.
they are saving Super Mario Odyssey for the end.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
For
Okay, they're
example,
going
the
in
warrior
deep with this
Olberic
game.
can challenge almost
We've got
anyone to a
15
duel.
minutes left of the direct. Which is
With one such duel, he could expose
Okay.
an evildoer and bring them to justice, or force someone in his way out of the way.
I love the way this looks.
yeah. I love the blend of 2D and 3D.
The dancer, Primrose, on
2D
the other
HD.
hand,
Yeah.
can allure others into following her. With this power, she could track down a missing person and bring them back, or lure her enemies into a trap.
That's
She
cool.
can even summon an allured character to help her in battle.
Okay, so we have the typical
Essentially,
Character
each character
traits
has their
seen
own
in
way
Square
of achieving
RPGs.
their objectives. The developers aim to give players the freedom to choose their own paths and immerse themselves in a deep story through true role-playing.
cool.
But what about combat? In this game, battles are a fusion of simple pick-up-and-play, turn-based battles, and all new mechanics. One such mechanic is the boost system, which allows you to accumulate boost points with each turn you take in battle. You can then spend them to dramatically increase the strength of your attacks and abilities, or use it to chain attacks. Try targeting an enemy's weak point to break its guard, then deliver powerful blows while it's weakened. Or, if an ally's in trouble, use it to get them right back into fighting shape. Identifying the right time to boost may just be the key to victory. There's a deep well of strategies to draw from, and your tactical genius won't go unrewarded. Later today, a demo version of Project Octopath Traveler will launch worldwide in Nintendo eShop on Nintendo
Oh,
Switch.
nice.
Oh, nice, sweet.
Pretty soon, a survey will be conducted to gather your feedback, so please participate if you can.
That's good.
And look out for an extended
they're doing
cut
a
of the
survey
trailer
too.
we just debuted as well. The latest RPG from Square Enix, Project
Wow, they're really
Octopath
putting
Traveler, is
a lot of
scheduled
effort into
for a
this.
simultaneous worldwide release
Okay,
in
it's
2018.
2018. Yeah,
We
that's
hope
good.
you're looking forward to it.
Well, nice with the demo.
The full version of the trailer that kicked off that segment will be released after today's Nintendo Direct. Please check it out. But first, it's time for some more Nintendo Switch headlines.
Okay.
This just in. A report written by someone named Biff? The world's stretchiest fighting sport, ARMS, is extending the fun with game updates. As announced at Gamescom, the next update adds in a new stage and a new fighter named Lollipop, with 3 tricky new arms.
Okay.
But there's another new feature as well.
Yeah, that's a good
Remap the
update.
controls to the buttons of your choice. After all,
I'm
this
glad that
game's
you can
all
actually
about
change your
flexibility.
Yeah.
The best part?
Especially
This
when you
new
play
ARMS
with the
update
Joy-Cons.
goes live shortly after this presentation.
Cool.
The goddess Rubus has
Ah,
spoken,
sweet.
and you have been chosen. Dragon Quest Builders is destined for Nintendo Switch.
So when are we getting Dragon Quest
The game is
XI
a big hit
Square?
in Japan, mixing the fun of building with an
like
overarching
Kirby's after
story
this one.
and the combat of an action RPG. You'll master the art of construction, build your own
RPG
towns
builder,
however you
okay.
want, defend them from monsters, and rescue townsfolk in need. Succeed, and you may just rebuild Alifgard, the very same world where the series began. A separate free build mode allows you to build to your heart's content with unlimited resources. And a Nintendo Switch exclusive Great Saber Cub will boost your speed and grant you special material by defeating enemies.
Nice.
Dragon Quest Builders is planned for release in spring 2018.
Okay, so it's pretty far away still.
Mm-hmm.
The Kirby game that we
There were a
showed
couple
off at
2018
E3 has
games.
some charming
Do you
new
think
tricks.
you can?
Throw hearts and up to 3 enemies
You are
will
able to
become your
record
allies.
the Odyssey
Yeah.
reaction? Perfect.
By working
I'll
together,
just tell you when
you
you
can
start recording
initiate
them.
team-up attacks, like a stone drop using ESP, and many more, depending on
Looks
your allies'
pretty.
copy abilities.
Oh yeah, it's the new Kirby game. Nice.
You can also share elemental attributes to augment copy abilities and create
This looks like a
combinations,
real
like
proper
bomb
Kirby
turned hot
game.
air balloon.
Unlike the other Wii U game we had.
Whether
Oh,
you
the
play
drawing
alone
one?
or
Yeah.
co-op with up to 3 friends, it's fun to mix up your alliances and create new powers. Together, you may have a chance to defeat the dark new force manipulating Dreamland.
King DDD.
Kirby Star
Rift.
Allies is coming to Nintendo Switch spring
Okay, so it's
2018.
coming spring, and we got a title finally, Star Allies. Cool.
There's a whole lot of fun in store thanks to Nintendo eShop.
Okay.
Nice.
Dig into the
Still 10
underworld of the
minutes left.
platform mining adventure SteamWorld
Maybe
Dig
they
2
have
on
Zelda
September
and
21st.
Mario left.
Golf through courses, towns,
wanna hear about
puzzles,
Stardew
and
Valley,
challenges
please.
in the sporty
I want to hear
RPG
Smash.
Golf Story this year. This holiday, up to 4 players can blast them up together locally or online in 9 parchments. Feast on combo-based action and
That looks
solve
cool.
match 3 puzzles in Battle Chef Brigade this year.
Adult Swim games.
Deploy units and your masterful strategies in the turn-based tactical RPG Tiny Metal.
Nice. More
Leap up
indie
walls
games.
and dodge saws in the randomly
Super Meat Boys
constructed
Forever,
side-scroller
finally.
Super Meat Boy Forever in 2018. Never hurts to beef up your gaming library. The Nintendo Switch lineup is stacking up fast.
Okay, there will be more
Use
headlines
the power of memory
coming.
to restore what the world has lost in this modern take on traditional RPGs.
Another Square
Lost Sphere. On
RPG,
January
nice.
23rd, 2018.
January.
Join
Fires
the
like from the
uprising by
Switch.
fighting back as modern Sonic,
Hey, Sonic
classic
Forces!
Sonic, or
We got
any
some
one
new
of the many custom
gameplay.
hero characters you can create in Sonic Forces November 7th. Face your fears and uncover the truth as both
Yeah,
Resident Evil
Revelations.
Revelations
Coming.
and Resident Evil Revelations 2 make their way to Nintendo Switch on November 28th.
Oh, cool.
Rockstar Games is bringing
Oh,
LA Noire
LA
to
Noire.
Nintendo Switch on November 14th, featuring all of its downloadable content, new collectibles, detective suits with special abilities, a Joy-Con mode, and new wide and over-the-shoulder camera angles, plus touchscreen controls for portable detective work.
Cool.
That's the last quick headline for Nintendo Switch.
And now it's the big
However,
ones. Start recording.
Okay.
We have one last game to talk about today.
Oh, it's Odyssey, obviously. And we got 7 minutes left. Okay, we're getting a lot of Odyssey information. We're starting just like we did. Hey!
Hello everyone, I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, the producer of Super Mario Odyssey for Nintendo Switch. Today we're going to recap a little of what we've already shown, but also reveal some new information about the game as well. Mario isn't too happy about Bowser trying to marry Princess Peach.
Oh, you got the crown.
Cappy, his new friend from the Cap Kingdom,
Yeah.
has a mission of his own, to rescue his sister Tiara.
Ah, so it's his sister.
And now the hero and his hat must join forces.
I like how hats have families.
Okay, I got some new footage for the next episode of Super
Somehow,
Mario
Cappy
Odyssey.
can
Cool.
grant his wearer free control over his powers. So together with Mario, they'll travel the globe and make good use of Cappy's skills, especially
that
the
looks
new
pretty.
capture ability,
Okay, we got Luncheon
which allows
Kingdom,
Mario to take control of many enemies,
Cool.
animals, and objects.
Metro Kingdom, Luncheon again, Metro, new section, Sand Kingdom.
Oh, it looks so nice.
Look at the world map!
Adventure will take them all over the
my
place.
god, this is going through
Wow.
the going
Udon
in.
City in
Metro
the
Kingdom.
Metro Kingdom,
And look, the moon's right there.
Yeah.
Tostarena in the Sand Kingdom,
Arena, okay.
Mount Volbono in the Luncheon Kingdom,
Kingdom, nice.
Steam Gardens in the Wooded
Wicked
Kingdom,
Kingdom, nice.
Bonneton in the Cap Kingdom.
Cap Kingdom, yeah.
Fossil Falls in the Cascade Kingdom.
Cascade Kingdom, nice. Okay, new ones.
And today, for the first time,
Snow Kingdom.
we're introducing Shiveria in the Snow Kingdom.
Yes!
Oh,
this ice
wow.
realm will chill you to the core.
Oh, I love snow levels, and oh my god, look at how beautiful this is level.
Now,
Yeah.
take a look at Bubble Lane
Seaside
in the
Kingdom.
Seaside Kingdom.
Oh, this looks great.
It's a popular travel destination
Wow.
for new thanks to its gorgeous, crystal clear water.
Oh my god, this looks gorgeous.
Apparently,
the water
seawater
looks
has a
beautiful.
All the
refreshing
particles.
fizz, like it's
Ooh.
carbonated.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, a rocket.
But we
Nice.
won't spoil them all. Mario has even more
What?
kingdoms to visit, including
Is
tropical
that lake?
islands.
What? Oh, what?
Is it a different one?
To get from place to place,
Okay.
Mario
Oh
is
my gosh.
literally traveling
Do you see
in
that?
style.
Okay, this
Aboard
game is
his
huge.
cap-shaped ship, the Odyssey. It runs on power moons scattered across the world.
Let's build this arena.
By collecting them, you can power up the
Oh, the
Odyssey and
music.
make it to the next
Yes,
kingdom.
it sounds like Smash Bros.
The
Menu
number
music.
of power moons
Yeah, it
required to
does.
reach a destination is different for each kingdom. But as you can see in this list, there are even more power moons than that, which should keep your inner treasure hunter hungry for more.
I told you, just look how many moons
I
there
mean,
is
some
on
of these things
each,
are
each
really
kingdom.
so much.
It's insane.
You may need to acquire one by solving a puzzle or defeating enemies.
That's an
They're hiding
ugly rabbit.
everywhere.
Oh
So
my
make sure
god.
to explore every corner of the world using every
I like
move
how
at your
the
disposal.
chainsaw was
Okay,
gold.
this game.
If you collect them all, something neat may happen.
Oh, you can take over Lakitu. Cool.
Having trouble hunting down power moons? Then try talking to Talkatoo for hints. You could also give a few coins to the hint toad, or even tap.
I'm so
unique
glad I'm
Hey,
heading to
Toad
San
Council
Francisco to
amiibo
play this game with
reveal
Joseph.
Power Moon's location on the map.
Before the launch.
If you're feeling
My
stuck,
god.
it's worth a shot.
Woohoo!
Globetrotting does have its benefits. You may find places to play mini-games like
Oh,
Koopa free
yes,
running or
mini-games
jump
as
rope.
well.
Look at the Koopa.
You'll earn power moons based on
Oh,
your results.
yes, this looks
And you can check out the scores
amazing.
and times of other players the world over if you're connected online. Also, the game world is home to a franchise of shops called Crazy Cap.
All of these are hot
There
lists.
you
Oh,
can
it will be
obtain
perfect
outfits
for
and
the
other
next
stuff
episode
with
of
the
Inside
coins
Super
you
Mario
collect.
Odyssey.
Oh.
Then customize Mario's look.
Hey,
Some
so you can
outfits
buy-
are thematically tied to the kingdom you're in, or to a game from
Oh,
Mario's
Paint a
storied
Mario.
past.
Cool. Build a
So
Mario.
don't be
world.
afraid to play a
Oh,
little
look
dress
at
up,
that.
just to suit your mood.
You don't see.
Match
Yeah,
your
that's the power
surroundings.
station. I was
Or
mentioning that
just
one in
because.
the upcoming video. Oh, and look at the T-Rex.
And don't
oh,
forget to let the Odyssey in on the action with decorative stickers and souvenirs
Cowboy.
from Crazy Cap.
Cowboy Mario. Cool. Nice. You can be a real tourist in this game as well. Oh, look at
There
that.
are just so many excuses for a quick photo op. That's where snapshot mode comes in. Simply freeze time at any moment, snap some fun photos of Mario,
Oh.
Okay. Wow.
and go for a close-up.
Nice. So just like in Smash then.
You can blur your surroundings, change color schemes.
Oh yeah. Perfect.
pretty
for-
awesome.
That's
the
perfect for
camera
tweets.
And nail that vertical photo
and
for your
thumbnails.
smartphone. You could post it to social media or use it as wallpaper on your PC
Yeah, this
or
will be
smartphone.
perfect for thumbnails.
Oh, you can make them
For many,
wallpapers.
Mario
Oh my
games are
god.
Yeah,
about
this is
making
great for
memories,
thumbnails.
So capture away.
Oh yeah. What? That's the eel from 64.
It gave everybody nightmares.
We've taken great care in creating these detailed sandbox environments for you to
There's so many
explore
filters
and
and
make the most
little
of
stuff
Mario's
that you can
new
do with
and
that.
familiar
This is
moves.
so
We
good.
made sure the game is chock full of classic
Okay, it's 1
gameplay
minute.
elements,
Oh, we got Donkey Kong. Oh,
alongside a wide world of things you've never done before.
And
Even the song that's playing right now is a Mario series first,
it's like
thanks to its lyrics sung by the one and only Pauline.
Oh, you. What?
I hope you're ready for
Oh,
more
there
surprising
are
new ideas.
portals between kingdoms. That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay, this game is going to rival Breath of the Wild.
Super Mario Odyssey, landing on Nintendo Switch October 27th.
I'm impressed.
These wedding-style amiibo
Oh,
figures will
Silver
be
cannot
available
come
the
soon.
same day,
Adorable
both
amiibos.
individually and as a set. As you
I
can
love
see,
the
they'll
peach
come in
one.
handy during your adventure.
Okay, gain
And
temporary
all other amiibo are
invincibility,
supported.
Receive a life of regional coin location.
Alongside the
Okay.
game, we're also releasing a special hardware bundle including the
Finally,
Super Mario
finally
Odyssey
a
software
Switch bundle with a big
and
game.
the themed Joy-Con you see here.
The
along
Joy-Cons,
with
I
the
like that
carrying
red a
Oh,
lot
the,
better
the
than
carrying case looks good.
We'll continue to release
Hopefully this
more new
means more
information on
stock.
the official site of Super Mario Odyssey and on Twitter as we await Mario's next great journey.
Oh, I forgot my cap.
That's it for me and from today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
That's a wrap, everyone. Odyssey.
Okay.
I hope you got the reaction.
Yep.
Nice. Then we'll get it up soon. But no Breath of the Wild DLC 2, no
Yeah,
Smash.
that is surprising.
There was not that many announcements in this.
They
Nintendo
focused
Direct.
a lot on Xenoblade at the beginning.
Having
Yeah, if we just go through this a little bit, we'll just make a quick summary. The 3DS stuff, not that much news. They just talked about Pokemon. Well, Minecraft was a big one.
Mm-hmm. No, I don't
Again-
think anybody saw that coming.
Yeah, we've heard about that one already. So yeah, that's true. Okay.
And we had the
Oh
Mario
yeah, a party,
and
the Mario Party
Luigi
one.
game.
That was good.
Yeah, we also had the Bowser's Minions, but we
Mhm.
had seen that already.
Yeah. But in terms of new announcements, definitely Doom and Wolfenstein coming to the Switch from Bethesda.
Yep, Bethesda. Wow.
So, and Skyrim, when is Skyrim coming out again? I'm just going to check. Okay, we have Xenoblade Chronicles 2 coming on December 1st. Rocket League, still no date. Skyrim is coming on November 17th. So I guess that's a good date. Though a lot of stuff is coming out around the same time. Like,
Mhm.
there's not that much time between Skyrim and Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
Yeah, it's all. It's pretty much packed this holiday season.
Yeah.
It's all around the same time, like late October, November,
Yeah.
and then December as well.
The DLC trailer, the Odyssey trailer was great. We got a date for the Amiibos for Breath of the Wild. So, do we think the DLC 2 will be coming out the same day as the Amiibos?
Oh, I don't know. We didn't see anything. We know when the Amiibos are coming out, but we didn't see anything new.
No, because that's November 11th.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, they should maybe have this out before Xenoblade Chronicles 2 comes out.
Mm-hmm.
So, November 11th could be the date.
I don't know why they would show the Amiibo, give us release dates, and not say anything about it.
Mhm.
Like anything about the DLC. Why would they do that?
Yeah. But I love the Amiibo armor.
Mm-hmm.
Like, now you finally get champion
For the Divine
weapons,
Beast,
so-
yeah.
So you don't have to repair them. That's cool. And I love the Divine Beast helmets. Those look great. They must have some... definitely some abilities, I think. Different from the other stuff. So let's look at the Wolfenstein announcement again.
Yep, Doom and Wolfenstein, both of them.
Yeah, I want to check that one out. Bethesda is doing a great job on the Switch.
Yeah, they're definitely supporting it. First we had the Skyrim whenever they announced the Switch.
And Doom is
that
coming
was a
this
big thing.
holiday. You can play Doom on the go. That's awesome.
Oh,
and,
maybe it's-
and of course Wolfenstein with all the swastikas. This is not Call of Duty.
Yeah, didn't they censor them?
No,
in
they don't
Call of-
censor them. Wolfenstein
No, in
does
Call of
not
Duty.
censor. But I love that the Wolfenstein: The New Colossus is coming to the Switch. That is a game I really wanted to have on the Switch.
This is it's really important because we see that Bethesda is now, they're pretty much in on the Switch.
Mm-hmm. So yeah.
So
in terms of the video, I think we should concentrate obviously on Mario to begin with to keep people interested. Talk about Xenoblade Chronicles 2 getting a release date. Bethesda, of course. And then, is there that much more to talk about?
Some of the smaller headlines.
Yeah, the
we
Octopath Traveler one, getting a demo, the Amiibo, the Wild Amiibos, and Skyrim getting a date. I think that's it, pretty much.
I wonder what everybody thinks about it.
Yeah.
The reaction. We gotta go see and find that out.
I think people are a little bit disappointed that we didn't get any Smash or Breath of the Wild DLC 2 trailer, but I think we'll probably get that trailer soon enough. If there's a direct in November, then I bet
people have been waiting for Smash so much.
Well,
everybody was expecting it in E3.
Well, what if they're working on a new Smash instead? That's
yeah, that would be better. Like, I would rather have a new one, but I mean, I don't think there would be much difference between a new one and what we have right now.
No, that's true. But then again, we could have characters like Travis Touchdown from No More Heroes, and so on.
The Inkling. We haven't gotten the Inkling.
But based on the lineup we know we know we're getting a Pokemon game for the Switch. We know we are getting Metroid Prime 4 for the Switch. We know that we are getting the Kirby game. We know we're getting the Yoshi game. We know we're getting now Wolfenstein, the new Colossus, in 2018. LA Noire is coming to the Switch in October, was it? Or was it November?
I'm not entirely certain about that.
There we go. November 14th.
Okay.
So November is pretty packed.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly third-party games, but also Fire Emblem Warriors. No, that one is coming in October.
We had Xenoblade the 1st
of December. Yeah, it's pretty packed. So I think like the lineup is really getting heated up now for the Switch, especially in terms of third-party games. Like, we got 2 new third-party games, and those are big ones.
Major ones.
Like, Doom was the best shooter of last year, no doubt. And Wolfenstein will be the best shooter of this year.
And not to mention, we had LA Noire before that. That was announced earlier.
Yep.
So third party's looking good. We also had those sports games. We had FIFA. We have NBA, which is coming out shortly.
WWE. So a lot of information, and the Odyssey trailer was just great.
Oh, those new kingdoms! You know, the snow one. It reminded me so much of
By the way,
Lara
have you stopped
Croft games.
recording?
Oh yeah, I got it.
Good. Just try to get it up as soon as possible.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, just send me. Actually, just try to send it to me as soon as possible, okay? I will download it here and then get up the reaction. And I love what they are preparing with Super Mario Odyssey.
I like what they're doing with Octopath Traveler.
Oh, yeah.
They're putting out that survey. That means they want to hear what we have to say about it, like what we think of the demo. And that demo is out now, correct?
Yeah, the demo is out. Should be out soon, I think. Maybe not now, but soon. So
I think this
will definitely be
game
picking
has
out
a lot of
switches.
potential.
Yeah, maybe just get some gameplay feature. I do have a capture card, by the way. You have an Elgato or?
I have a I think it's a Roxio one, but I don't have my.
Map. Oh.
I don't have my Switch with me.
But look, it's very linear. So we're going from the Cap Kingdom to the Cascade Kingdom, and then moving on to... Yeah, that's the Sand Kingdom, I think. Yeah. I really love the design of the map, and the video is unavailable. Shock. Okay, I think this is a good point to end the stream then, guys. As I said, will be heading to San Francisco to visit... Joseph in Sacramento, where we will be playing Super Mario Odyssey, since we're getting a review copy through the Nintendo Ambassador Program, and of course have a game versus game between Super Mario Odyssey and either Super Mario 64 or Super Mario Sunshine. So the episode of between Super Mario 64 and Super Mario Sunshine will be coming later this month or beginning of next month. But for now, enjoy the review/comparison between Metroid Samus Returns and Metroid Zero Mission. And we need to get working on the next episode of Inside Super Mario Odyssey. I think you will love it. I've been already working on a script, but we need a little bit of rewriting because of this beautiful, great trailer, guys. So
we're going to be seeing a lot of the new gameplay, and a lot of the new kingdoms as well.
Yeah, and if you want more Commonwealth Realm in between uploads on the channel, you can always consider supporting us on Patreon. For as little as $1 a month, you get access to a weekly podcast, which means 4 podcasts for the price of $1, which is a really good bargain. You also get exclusive updates, and for $5 and up, we'll be able to appear in videos as a shout-out. So if you haven't already, consider supporting us on Patreon. Everything goes back into getting superb voice acting, paying editors, just like my fellow Buzzy, who joined me for this live stream. And if you haven't already, of course, subscribe to our channel, Commonwealth Realm, where we'll be getting a ton of new Zelda, Mario, Switch, Metroid, and other content coming your way in the next weeks, months, and of course the next year. So guys, until the next video, which will be a news video about what happened during this Direct, this was Conrad from the Commonwealth Realm, and we will see you girls and guys later. Good night.
All right, bye-bye everybody.